where everybody, especially when it involves, race, religion, politics, and even culture.
Right.
You know, I mean, I feel like a part of me will eventually end up probably keeping it, but like I said, I have to think about, okay, if I keep this and I move forward with it, you know, what what's gonna happen?
Well, I'll definitely
You know,
say, the one thing I want you to take with you after this conversation is that I, you know how I am. I don't know how, you may not feel the same way that I do, but I don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I think people like they really honestly, I don't really see it as a level of, oh, it's a claim. I don't see it like, oh, you're starting a brand and we hate that. You know what I mean? And nobody's gonna like come out and say that. I mean, I read all the comments, I read all the banter that was going on. If people were really that pressed about making edits using clan members, you know what I mean? Like they wouldn't be doing those things. But to each his own, whatever gives anybody a laugh, but they're not making any money on Bite. You know what I mean? They're not monetized or anything. So, until they get to that level, I really wouldn't worry about it, to be honest.
well, definitely you got a point.
I mean, that's
So
just how I look. I mean, I personally, with all these people that have all these skills and things like that to make edits about, perhaps they should make edits about the positive stuff that are going on in the black community and the positive things that people are doing online. And, you know me, I don't get with the bullying shit. Um, but yeah, that's technically wrong, especially in the climate that we are in. That is technically bullying somebody because you don't like their idea. Instead of approaching them and saying to them, look, this is not a good look, or can I voice my opinion? I mean, you
and
already.
that's why I respect, Butterfly Beauty, because she did come to me wanting to talk about it.
Yeah, she's the only person because she's the only person with a brain. She understands feelings. She understands how people, I resonate with her on a different level. She's all about the chakras and all that stuff, like I am. But negativity only begets negativity, and if people want to be negative, you know, then that's on them. But do you have any final thoughts or anything like that? Any new projects or anything we should look out for?
I mean, well, I would say, first off, I do have a couple of songs that I am featured on. One be that of a high school friend of mine, Chalk It Up. That should be on, I think, SoundCloud pretty soon. And then I also, as I also am featured on the remix of "In It to Win It." So
Yes,
that'll
yes.
so definitely be on the lookout for that pretty soon. And I'm still getting settled into my new beginnings in Arizona. So I'm in this process of looking for employment and all that. But I am still working on. I am still excuse me. I am still planning on putting out in my album.
Well, when
I'm
you
just gonna have to.
do, you let me know so I can get you on here. We could talk on a a better level. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have you come on today about negative shit, but it's just important that people's they have the platform to speak on shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wish this phone interview was different,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. You know, at this point in my life, like you said, don't condone bullying. At this point, that's to me, being bullied is just another day for me to laugh.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
and I wouldn't take it personal. It is what it is. I mean, I do know those days. Remember those days when I would wake up with edits and edits and edits on top of edits, just making fun of me.
I do too.
And
Come on now.
you already know. But we all get to a level when you say to yourself, you can be laughing at someone's expense, but they're not making any money. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But again, I thank you, Zell. Thank you for coming on. I'll definitely see you out on the bite field, and we'll definitely talk behind the scenes. And sometime, I think next week, I think next week, maybe Thursday, Friday, before I do my show on the community channel on Station Head, I will probably have the In It to Win It completed by then. So
I'm looking forward to it. And I'm definitely looking forward to see how you gonna compete with my verse.
yeah, I got some beats too. I got some new beats for you too. But I thank you, Zell. Thank you so much for letting me help you clear the air, and I will definitely talk to you after the show is done.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. Like I said, I wish this could have been on a different occasion, but it is what it is, and I just thank you for giving me the opportunity to explain, my story. I hope your listeners, had a listen with an open ear and they understand, no matter where I'm coming from, if they feel otherwise, that's their point of view. I'm not one to go with you if you don't like me, you know that's fine too, because you don't run my life. You're not paying my bills. You're not contributing anything to make me greater. So
Give you a call right after the show.
all right,
All right, cool.
later.
All right, bye. All right, guys. Again, like I always tell you guys, this is why I created my platform like this, because I think that people should be able to speak their mind and just talk about the stuff that's going on social media. You know what I mean? And a lot of the things that are going on in social media is a lot of bullying and people, talking down to people and making them feel like shit. But again, me and Zell, we are really good friends. We're really dope friends. And, you fuck with him, you fuck with me. Just letting y'all know that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because when I play rough, I play real rough. You know what I mean? I don't have time for the bullshit. So y'all need to chill the fuck out. I think y'all had enough. All right? Just had to get that out, I had to let people know we don't play that shit around here. This is not 2014. This is 2020. Motherfuckers have platforms, they have all this stuff going on. So let's talk about it. I can do that. Okay? Yeah, that's a lot of scoffing on my end because I'm like, and again, I heard that, from what I've been reading in the comments, there's like a lag issue. Look, I ain't got no control over that. My bills is paid. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna just have to catch the replay when it's done. All right. So I'm gonna get a song on, and I actually have a track that I wanted to play last week, but I didn't get a chance to because we ran out of time. Where is it? All right. So this song right here, Roller Zone. I love this song. I've been playing a lot of Roller Zone lately because I love her music. I just love the vibe I get from it. And, I just want y'all to hear this and enjoy it. And here we go.
I love that look in your eyes, takes me to paradise. You're all I need in this world. No money can buy what you're worth. Don't wanna be living this life if living is without you. Where would I be without you next to me? Where would I lie if you weren't by my side? When I look at you, I see everything I need to see. My dreams come to life.
Hey, yo, Minx, hit that play button.
Yes. Roller Zone music. Roller Zone music. I tell you, I just love her music. It just makes me feel so upbeat and happy. You know what I mean? I'm just super excited. I just love talking to her. All right, so we're going to get into the big rant. The big rant. And it all starts with a YouTube video. Now, some of you guys know that one of my specialties on here is exposing scams. And I just wanted to play you guys a quick intro. Someone sent to me. They said, you know, Minx, check this out. My sister says the song sounds like Faith Evans. You know what? I think it's better than Faith Evans, to be honest with you. But yeah, Roller Zone music. Shout out to her. All right, so here's what happened during the week. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this because this whole rant is going to speak for itself. Okay? All right, so I'm going to get this on. I want you guys to watch it real quick. It's not, I ain't playing the whole thing because I ain't giving this mofo more time than what he needs. But I want you to listen to some of the key words that he said, and I'm going to fucking roast him to high hell. Okay? I was just so mad when I saw this shit. And you guys know I'm a person that likes to call people out for what it really is. All right? So first things first. This is Colt. I don't know how to say his name, and I don't give a fuck. Colt Caparuni, Cappuccino, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so whatever. So he has a YouTube video called "Don't Work with These People." Music industry scams, right? That seems pretty innocent. You know what I mean? It seems pretty innocent, right? You're like, come on, Minx, you can't be really that mad about that. Wouldn't you want more people to expose scams? Well, I want you to listen to what he says. And here we go.
What's that saying everybody says, don't burn bridges, right? Well, I'm gonna burn this shit to the ground today to make sure I can't take it back. This is not gonna be my normal kind of video. This is not gonna be all happy and fun and games. It is still gonna be helpful to a big percentage of people watching it. I've been debating on making this video since the very start of this channel, and I was nervous about how others within the music industry in Nashville would react and if it would negatively impact my career. And you know what? I don't care. I really don't care anymore. This is something that needs to be talked about. It's something that people need to be talking about publicly, and I'm not seeing anyone talk about it, so I'm gonna be the one to do it. I'm so tired of clients or potential clients coming to me broke because they've spent all of their money on people who are promising them things that can't deliver, that have no business making these promises, and that are charging thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in the name of giving you a successful career. Pretty much on a weekly basis, I get messages from artists on social media, Facebook and Instagram. I get asked from my own clients that someone offered them a deal. Someone offered them a record deal. Someone offered them a development deal. And what do I think? Oh my gosh, someone offered me a deal. All they want is $3,000 a month. Or all they want is $12,000 up front. I'm so tired of seeing artists get offered something like this and feeling like this is the only chance they have at a successful music career.
All right, shut the fuck up. Colt. Allow me to introduce myself since we're in the YouTube playing field right now. My name is Minx Couture. As you see, I am the owner of minxradio.com, minxradio.com. I also own theminxshow.com. Those are two domains that I own. Now, I have a couple of issues with your statement, and I'm going to call you out here because that's what I do. First and foremost, You're saying that you have not seen anybody talking about scams on any level, which is bullshit, because I've been doing that for almost 2 years now. So for you to come out your face and for you to say that people are coming to you, oh my God, people are coming to you, they're sending you all these messages, and I beg to differ. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it at all. Because if so many people have been sending you messages and so many your clients and all that stuff, you wouldn't have waited until February the 10th to actually say something about it. You would have been active on it instead of sitting there trying to teach producers how to mix beats and do other shit on equipment that they cannot afford. So you want to talk about scammers. Okay. That's a scam. I'm sorry, but it's true. That's a scam. Okay? You guys are teaching producers how to mix and master records via YouTube. Your channel is monetized. You just attacked us with an ad before we put you on. Somehow or another, that means that you're like a savior. People are telling me not to do this, but I said F it. No. You probably saw my hustle. You probably saw what I do. And you said to yourself, wow, this bitch really has something going here. And I see that a lot with you blue check motherfuckers, you mofos with thousands and thousands and millions of so-called followers that don't fuck with you. And y'all sit there and you come onto my turf. You see, this is my turf because I'm actually underground. You're like Billboard charting. Okay, then deal with Billboard charting shit, because scams, they did not just come out of nowhere. They did not just come out of the woodwork. Scams have been around for a long time. So you trying to make it seem, oh, I'm going to get blacklisted. You're not going to get blacklisted. You're not going to. Your video got 34,551 views. Okay. Nobody asked you. Okay. You're sitting there with your high resolution fucking camera. Okay. With these big lights in the back. Oh my God. Oh, these scams. I don't want anyone to get hurt. You're full of shit, bro. You don't give a fuck. You don't care. You don't care about any of this. This is not going to make you no money. This is not going to make you no money. You know what makes me my money? This is what makes me my money. You know what makes me my money? This. Because the ads that are on my shit when I get off of this piece, the people that actually hire me to investigate social media shit like this, that's how I make my money. So you're stepping on my turf. See, I'm the mafia boss here. This is my turf. You don't know nothing about this. You just woke up. You just became privy to what the fuck is going on. So again, you're acting like you want to be like the Jesus Christ and save people from scams. I'll tell you right now, this is not the first time that someone has tried to jack me for this shit. I stay quiet about it mostly. I really don't give a fuck because I know that what I'm doing is genuine. What y'all are doing is not so genuine. It's because you guys see that, oh, if I come off as a liaison to the artist, then the artist will trust me. They'll build up trust. And then, after that, I don't have to beg them for money. I don't have to ask them for money. They'll give it to me because they trust me. That's your hustle. That's your scam. If you're really, and these are for all these bullshit producers online, and yes, I call you bullshit, because if you were really about that life, I'm a real producer. I literally, because I know artists are making songs and albums and shit on their phones, on their little phones, okay? Yeah, my shit's cracked. It's cracked. But little songs on my phone, I'm doing tutorials on how you could actually get a quality song on your iPhone. Y'all ain't doing that shit. Y'all ain't giving these kids the tools that they need in order to create a quality record on their phone. You're sitting there showing off your fucking equipment that these artists can't afford. They can't afford that. They can't even go to a studio in their town that has the kind of equipment you have. You have what they called label equipment, industry equipment. So how is that not a scam? How is that not a scam? You're just as bad, bro. You are just as bad. So don't fucking come on my turf and act like you here to educate and help and oh my God, these people. Did you guys hear what this guy said? Can we go back a little bit?
Nothing could be further from the truth. Let me just start off by saying, if someone's offering you a record deal, yet they want $15,000 up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Nobody offers $15,000 up front. You don't even have the numbers correct. That's why you got 49 dislikes, because 49 people pretty much woke up and said, this dude, what the fuck are you talking about? What was the other part that pissed me off?
Charging thousands or tens of thousands of dollars.
Hold on. Let's go back one. Okay.
It's about how others within the music industry in Nashville would react and if it would negatively impact my career. And
okay, nothing's going to negatively impact your career because, again, nobody gives a fuck about what you're talking about. Next.
You know what? I don't care. I really don't care anymore.
You do care. You got this sinister smirk on your face because he's looking like, I just hit the gold mine of the idiots that follow me. That's what he's thinking. But continue.
This is something that needs to be talked about. It's something that people need to be talking about publicly, and I'm not seeing anyone talk about it, so I'm going to be...
Well, you're not seeing anybody talk about it because you don't look for that shit, and you haven't. You haven't been looking for it. So again, I'm going to have to say a big nice try. Nice try. Okay? If I have somebody out of the clear blue sky, I'm chilling, relaxing, and I get this as a link sent to me and said, Minx, you got to check this out. I was like, okay. I have been exposing scams for 2 years. Let me just explain this to you guys. Not only do I expose scams, I actually have, let me see if I find it. Oh, here we go. These are my PayPal, my Cash App cards, right? See, this one says, you're not going to see no numbers. It's on the back. But this one says, I don't know if you guys, okay. So this one says Minx Radio. So this is Minx Radio, right? This is my company's Cash App card for when people send me Cash App donations. And then I have this one. This one, it just says Minx Couture, right? I can pull up receipts. Of how many times that I have used and put money on these cards, and I have paid a scammer to scam me. Let me make that clear. I see somebody says, hey, you can get 10,000 streams, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, word? Cool. I don't even give them my link. I just pay them. Here you go. Cash App, PayPal, how you do it? Oh, Cash App. Okay, cool. Here's $25. And I get scammed. And then I come on here and I report it. Okay? Y'all are not serious about these scammers. You don't give a fuck about them. I'm just being honest. You don't care. It's just another way for you to weasel into the minds of artists because, first of all, you're not like an active artist like these artists are. I am. I'm an active artist. I am actively pushing my music like them. I think they would relate more to me than they would someone in the likes of you. So, if you don't think that anyone has been talking about this, I'm 5 seasons in talking about this. 5 seasons in. That's 12 episodes. 12 episodes that I have talked about scams. I've trained artists. I've taught them what to look out for. And you're just waking up. You're just waking up February 10th and decide that, hey, I want to expose some scammers. You're full of shit. And I'll tell you that to your face, bruh. Just wanted to get that one off. Anyhow, I can't. It's like you cannot make this shit up, guys. You really can't. Last but not least, which is weird. We started on time today. I was like, wow, we started on time today. Okay, so other than that, there were no real crazy stories during the week. If you guys watch the weekly show, you guys see some of the stories that we talk about. Again, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. That was unfortunately, one of the things that happens with the nature of hip hop, unfortunately. Should he have flashed his address or anything like that? I mean, I don't believe the guy that's coming out saying that, hey, yeah, I did it. No one just willingly just gives up information like that. Like, I was the person behind giving the address, but I didn't think that was what was going to happen. Well, what the fuck do you think happens when people that are looking for you, if you owe them money, right? What the hell do you think is going to happen when they sit there and they start, to actually look for you and they find out your address? You think that they're not going to come and get you? I mean, you knew what you was doing, bruh, if that's what you did. But it is what it is. I mean, again, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. We really need to have a discussion about this in the future. Artists that, that dabble a little bit into the gang activity and stuff like that. Should you leave that behind? Should you leave that behind once you sign a deal? Should you tell your goons, I'm good, I'm Gucci, I don't need to do this no more? Is that where we need to be? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that is something that we definitely do need to talk about it. I will definitely say that. Hold on, my paper fell. Give me 1 second. You're getting old when you make noises when you're bending over. Oh, kidding. Anywho, we also, CJ Jones, I want you guys to make sure you pre-save his album that's going to be coming out next month. It's the Acoustics album, volume 1. Again, CJ Jones, make sure you guys do that. My homie, The Smoke, he is looking for R&B artists to collab with. So you guys need to reach out to him. His social media handle is THASMOKE 1985. Reach out to me if you are an R&B artist looking to build with a producer that makes R&B beats. Trust me, I've heard them myself. Feeling it. And last but not least, okay, like I said, A to the Mo, he dropped 2 different people on Friday. Make sure you guys add that to your playlist, add that to wherever, and make sure you stream it. It's a definitely good song. We played it tonight. We played in the beginning of the show Freedom Corner Brand with Win. So you guys, they're going to be actually posting up where you guys can hear it at. And who else? I want to give a shout out to Ray Jensman. Shout out to him. And shout out to True Words and everybody that actually, we always talking during the week. We're like a little family now. Thor Cypher has new music coming out. I've just been sitting around waiting for his, amazing tracks. You guys keep giving me sneak peeks and I get mad because I can't share it with people yet, but I feel blessed. Okay. The Promised Land Band, with their podcast, again, I wanted to, let you guys know, I was so devastated to hear that their podcast was taken off of Anchor, for the dumbest shit. They only promote artists just like I do. They shouldn't have done that. They didn't even give them a warning or anything like that. But Promised Land Band, I definitely want to come on your show very soon, sooner rather than later. So I have an excuse to, give me a Jaeger bomb or something. And, I think that was it. I think I covered everybody. Big Southern, what's goody? J. Marie Poetry, I have an interview going to be coming up with her very soon. Shout out to Bars Nice. I hope you guys checked out that interview that we did together. And next week, God willing, keep my fingers crossed, I have a surprise for you guys. You guys may not be seeing me on Thursday afternoon, but I don't want to, put any bad smoke on that. You know what I mean? So other than that, nothing else happening with me in the Minx camp. I am planning a couple of giveaways, and these giveaways are going to be Minx Radio t-shirts and color of your choice. I'll be sending those out, and I also have a couple of products and stuff that I will be reviewing. Again, Y'all need to follow me. Follow me all over the social media realm because I definitely have all the jewels and tools that you need. Especially on Twitter, we've been talking about a lot of stuff that has to do with branding. We did drop a jewel earlier about how important it is to have your own website. You know, the cheapest website you can get. Excuse me. You want to start with a domain first. Get your domain. You spend what, $11, $15, and then you pick a hosting site like Tumblr or Blogger, which is free. Some people choose WordPress, which costs a monthly investment. If you don't have a monthly investment, you just want to just like cap that shit. I would try 8b.com. 8b.com, $19 for the year. Nice little drag and drop website for your YouTube videos and things like that. Other than that, I'm starting a new forum called hashtag Ask Minx. So you can ask me any of your social media, any of your marketing or promotions or social media issues. I'll be happy to answer them on the show. Okay. Yeah. I know everybody was like, oh my God, your shit is lagging like crazy. I'm going to beat up these people at Optimum. They keep playing with my feelings. But again, thank you for everybody that tuned in. Thank you to everyone that's catching the replay right now because Optimum did not want me to be great. And I think we're going to have to go to like Verizon soon because this ain't it. For the amount of money that they're charging, this is not it. But if you are tuned in from caffeine.tv, you're not experiencing a lag. That's weird. All right. So again, this is the Minx Show podcast. I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. You guys are super duper. And if you guys have any questions, again, hit me up at submissions@minxradio.com. Submissions@minxradio.com. And you guys see my little thing that's like scroll this way. This thing that's been scrolling that been scammed. Want Minx to air them out? Let Minx give them a These Hands award. So yes, this guy Colt, whatever his name is, he gets a These Hand award because he thought he could be Minx, and nobody could be Minx but Minx. Okay. So again, thank you guys so much. I enjoyed this day. I enjoy this life. Everything is so happy. And, I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your weekend. And of course, stay out of trouble. I'll be uploading the last 3 podcasts. I haven't been doing them on every week like I should, but I will. Just been real backed up with a lot of opportunities and stuff that been knocking. And honey, I've been opening doors. So again, have a good weekend. Stay out of trouble. And if you need me, you know where to find me. Have a great night.